inside. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve only update video. You guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Also, check out Star Helix, Kyle Willson, and Veve Vault on YouTube, and check out at EQ_crypto, at Not Star Helix, and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. So, I literally, when right before I started this live, I accidentally recorded, like, I guess my brain is going to, like, hey, let's go and record this. So I did, like, the whole intro on record. I was like, oh, wait, this is my camera. This is not YouTube. I am not tough. I am Melon Lord. So, yeah, that was the thing. I was a little confuzzled because I was watching the Kate Bishop series. That is so heckin' good. I cannot wait for this comic. Now, I don't actually know her true origin story. She's not one that I really read, but my God, again, I also don't. She was supposed to be blind, wasn't she? Like, I think she was supposed to be. Hawkeye at some point is supposed to be blind. But in this, spoilers if you haven't seen it, spoilers if you have not seen the Hawkeyes, he's like going deaf, and I could have so worn that he goes blind, and then he uses hearing to be able to, you know, fight people in his old age. But apparently in this one, they're doing the opposite. They're taking away his hearing, and they're just doing his sight. Now, again, that was just maybe I'm misremembering it, because I do remember Deadpool at one point lifting his mask up so that he could see him move his lips. So maybe that was it. Because it wouldn't make much sense if he had lost his sight and then had to do things by hearing, because light moves faster than sound, or light, nothing moves faster than light. So you see things before you hear them, if that makes sense. Anyway, I love it. It's really good. That first episode, you can tell it was corny, but in the best way. Like, where they go and they see the Avengers, like, play, and you just see, remember that look that Tony Stark gave, where Chris Pratt, Star-Lord is just like, hey, how about if we let me do the plan, it'll be really good. And Tony Stark's like, that's the exact same look that Hawkeye gave when he was watching that play of New York. It was like, it was great. It was really good. So, in this, she saves a dog, and I didn't get to episode 2 yet. I'm like on the first couple of minutes, I was like, I gotta stream. So, let me know, comment down below if you want to be, you want to get this comic, because I do. This looks great. Alkins Nero says, let's go! Drew Pear says, good day to you, sir. Daces Gaming says, morning, brother, how's it all going? With my curry, I says, let's go! Happy Friendsgiving, by the way, or Thanksgiving Eve, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if Friendsgiving's supposed to be on the Wednesday or the Friday, but celebrating today. No, Guitar says, Randy, in Roatan on a cruise, flipped that cat Bronson twice. Mommy got it for $740, sold for $1150, rebought now. Sold at $15.75 day or so ago. King of it. Dude, my man, No Metal Guitar, getting that bread. Good for you, brother. On a cruise, no less. And Peanut Pagliuca says, Randy, Henry and I say, what's up? What's going on? How's it going, you and Henry? I hope y'all are doing very well. I hope y'all get this bread. I hope y'all get this drop. Justin says, little too much time with Lucy. No, I haven't had it in a while. I just like bread. When exchange take too long, yeah. If you missed my live stream last night, let me go on and show you what they tweeted last night. Make you feel a whole lot better. It says, quote, from Veve Digital Collectibles, we get a lot of mentions, so apologies if we don't answer every single tweet. Phase 2 is in progress and will be largely transparent. More info as necessary. When they said last week at the AMA that they would be in Phase 2 most likely this week, I did not think that was true. I did not think it would happen until next week. But apparently we're already in Phase 2, which leads me to believe that 1, 2, 3. mid to late December is when we'll be done with that, and we'll probably get it. We'll probably be done with that, or at least on the point where we're able to get exchanges. Probably early January. I didn't think we'd get there till mid-January, but move that up a couple of weeks or a week or so. Yeah, I'm really thinking that we get it early January, that first full week. Obviously, the first is a Saturday, but that first full week we get it. I didn't think we were getting it until that second full week, but move it up at least a week for right now. If it goes really quickly and let's say mid-December it's done, we could possibly get on exchanges late December, but I am holding my breath right now. I'm just like, oof, okay. All right, take it one week at a time. Kurt says, what's up, Randy? What's up, everyone? Good luck on the drop today. Why, thank you. Oh, Peanut Paglio says, Henry's driving, but he said he's going to bring you butter for that bread. Good. I get the bread. He got some butter. I feel like this. I feel like this new phrase of let's get that bread is a lot more profound and it's more readily accepted than bring home that bacon. Now don't get me wrong, if bring home that bacon came out in like the 2000s or 2010s, whatever, that would have caught on. But that was like an old school saying back in the day, you gotta bring home that bacon. But now when you say let's get this bread, that's something you get pumped about. That's something like, yeah, let's go, let's get him. Drew Paris says, morning my brother. Good morning, Drew, how you doing? Justin says, people still think crypto is gonna surge in December. It might. Who knows? I do think though that the end of December, toward mid to end of December, people are going to cash out some of their crypto, so they can get it in the bank, and they can borrow against that money. And yeah, they'll have gains that they would have to pay. But if they get debt, again, if they get a loan that sits on your account as a debt, and that should wash away any gains that they have, and they could use the money that they get to buy more crypto. So January, I think, is when we're really going to moon, but at least for crypto in general, I do expect us, OMI, to hit 2 cents in January, because we'll be on more exchanges, at least some exchanges, and then as soon as that's done, we can go and get 3 to 5 cents in March, I believe, and I think 8 to 10 cents in 3 to 5 cents in February and 8 to 10 cents in March. I know that seems a little quick, but I'm pretty sure. Sam Panic says, just bought my second cat, Bronson, most underrated on the platform. Easy 10x when the rappers find out. Apparently, that is a famous person, and there's only 666 of them, and it's a cat. And it's got tail lights for eyes, so yeah, I think that is pretty awesome as well. Again, I wish I would have got one, but now it is a little too high for my liking. That was a big piece of bread. No More Guitar says, I want this comic. I'm waiting on my cruise ship just so I have internet. Yeah, get that bread. Got about 25 minutes. Cloudjack says there's enough secret rares for all of us in this chat to get a secret rare, right? I think so. Yep, sounds good. Whippets Run says when utility article. It was supposed to be early this week. Haven't gotten it yet, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be early next week. Again, I'm so glad. If they had 2 problems to work on the utility article or getting a Immutable X Phase 2, I'm so glad they chose Immutable X Phase 2. I guess that, again, the article has been written for several weeks now. The only thing they're waiting for is just the for legal to sign off. Woohoo! All right, moving on. I'm Scott Jones says this is my second attempt at a drop. Any tips? There's a couple of things that people do. People do what's called a line gate, and a line gate, I'll show you what it is. Hang on. So a line gate is something that I haven't tried. Apparently it has given some people success. I just, as soon as it hits 0, I kind of slowly put my finger down, and then as soon as it hits buy now, bam! So that my finger's already on the way down, I just increase the speed. But for this, what a line gate does is when you line up the seconds at every new second, do that, and then so this way when it hits 0, you hit it, and then by the time you X that out, or when you hit 1, I don't know. Again, I haven't tried it, but you line up the seconds so that so that the next second that goes over, boom, you get it. Again, I haven't done this. I haven't tried to do it. I would probably mess it up. So that is not something that I am going to be attempting. Other people, they just mash. Like when I was in Design Account with Taps is like, I was not doing that. That is not something that I want to do for 30 seconds beforehand. Look at, I want to go and just one tap. And for the most, I used to get the comics all the time. Now there's so many people, it's really hard, but I still believe in myself. Cloud Chat says, Randy's got that bread. I do got that bread. Joseph Enoch says, let's go! Says, would love to understand how that loan debt works with taxes. Get that bread. Yeah, I guess it's because getting a loan and that sits on your account as a debt, that it's a debt, so that's obviously not the opposite of income. So it can kind of cancel out any income that you have up until that point, which is really cool. It's a loophole. The loophole, technically it's supposed to be used like for rich people, but anyone can use it. I don't have to be rich to use it. Actuary says, I have Bronson number 187 because it's 187 on an undercover cop. Oh, I was smart. I don't know how many people will get that. David Rose's mom says, good morning, how you doing? Justin says, I'm at Scott Jones, airplane mode. Oh, yes, that was the other thing. Supposedly, if you make sure that that's the only device on the internet, it works a little better. And airplane mode so that, calls can come in, maybe text or whatever. Although I've gotten a text on airplane mode, which is really weird. Mr. Loch Ness says, what are you eating today? Now? Usually 2 protein shakes. I just had 2 Kaiser rolls. I don't know what my friends are doing for Friendsgiving, so I might eat before I go, and then I might just go and hang. But yeah, so I started out with just 2 pieces of bread, or two rolls. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to hit the bag for as long as I can, work up an appetite for later, and then I'm going to have a protein shake. I usually have one after I run too, but I ran yesterday, and I did legs yesterday on top of that, which is really stupid. So it really depends. Sometimes I eat an MRE. A lot of times chicken will be in there. Turkey breast is good, really good. I would really love salmon, but my kitchen is I don't have any place to cook. I can't even make eggs right now. There is a lot of. I'll just show y'all. There's a lot of stuff on that kitchen there. So yeah, I will at some point get a better place with a place where I can put my stuff so that I can utilize that kitchen and I can make some eggs and I can make some tilapia because that is really cheap. Right now, the current plan is to just not eat a ton, just eat cheaply, and yeah. That was I'm Scott Jones says, what do you do now? Just tap and hope for the best? Yeah, pretty much. As soon as it hits 0, I start lowering my finger, and then it just says, buy now, pow. As soon as it says, buy now, that's what I do. And a lot of times it still does work for me. Noah Guitar says, Align Gate doesn't work. I get error and no chance. Okay, well then, don't do Align Gate then. Chris Million says, I feel like an idiot when I said we need 12 to 21 exchanges to trade billions, and you said we need way more than that. Well, most likely we do, because again, we only have 10 million right now. And I guess it depends on the 12 to 21 exchanges. If they happen to all be Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin, Kraken, Gemini, that's still hard. Again, they haven't done any marketing. They don't really need to right now. So we can get it on as many exchanges as we want. People will be like, huh, what's this? Again, there's really been no marketing done. So But again, that's not the case. We're gonna probably start off with one kind of big one, maybe like a KuCoin, Kraken, or a Gemini, and then like two others that are, whatever. Coinbase will probably have us eventually. I'm not sure when. They're probably soonish. I'd expect Coinbase a lot sooner than Binance. That Coinbase will probably be the big one, but again, Binance will be, I think, very long in the future. And the reason why I said it also because, let's say Doge. Doge is a meme coin, and it has like 300 pairings. So I mean, it's possible if they did some marketing and all of the 12 to 21 exchanges are really big, then we have those pairings. So that is possible, but I just don't see it happening that way because I expect in conjunction with some of the bigger ones we're gonna get a lot of little ones also, and they'll probably help a little bit. But it's the bigger ones that you want. Those give you the most. And then Doge, Shiba Inu, like they have hundreds of pairings, and we have like 4 right now. Brad Hansen says, and tap like heck. Some phones don't allow a line gate, then timing. All right, that makes sense. Just says free turkey for vets. I wish they would have free turkey for vets. I would just I don't want to cook that turkey. I don't want to cook any. I don't know what me and my friends do. I think we might get Taco Bell. I don't know. I probably won't get Taco Bell. I'm trying to eat slightly healthier, and I know you just saw me just own two rolls of bread. I had one roll before I got on, and the other one I finally did get on. Timothy Lamateri says, got a gold bar sitting in the bank. Should I sell for Omi? I would have done that months ago. But, that's just what I would have done. Not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. Again, I sold everything for it. So, yeah. George says, are you going to Level Up Expo next year? I am. I will be going to Level Up Expo. Noah Guitar says, yeah, sell that gold, bro. Gold is dead. Money. Well, I mean, gold is still worth a decent amount. I just wouldn't keep it. I sold my silver earlier this year for Bitcoin before I really found Omi, and then you know what happened. I will be at Level Up Expo next year. Ruben Parker says, hey Randy, thoughts on Disney wanting to launch their own metaverse? Seems pretty bullish that they decided to release first Disney NFTs on Veve. I wonder what correlation it will have to Veve/Omi. Any company, especially companies like Disney that are saying that we're making our own metaverse, just brings awareness to the space, which I love. You have to love all of that. You have to love everyone jumping on board. Like, when was the last time you saw every single person in this country agree on something? Maybe like security after 9/11. Like, it just doesn't happen. So this is really forward-looking statements. So I really like that. I like the fact that everyone's doing it, and we have a very good advantage over them. Like, are we first to market? No, that was done by technically Second Life and Decentraland and Earth 2 and My Neighbor Alice and Sandbox. So yeah, moving on. Justin says, you're like the meme of the girl walking in on a single dude's apartment. Yep, pretty much. I'll take that meme. I'll take that L. Am I Akon? Because you can blame it on me. You can blame it on me. Brendan Z says, JD isn't streaming, so I'm here today. Heyo. Wait, JD. John Dorian from Scrubs? Who's the JD? Really, who's the JD? I don't know who JD is. But huzzah for being with me, Brendan Z. The number says, Randy, do you think they should add in the Master Collector program that collectibles that cost more give you more points? Some common collectibles are worth a few thousand, and they won't get more points than a rare. Which commons are a few thousand? I know the common Spider-Man is like almost 200. I don't know. I mean, most likely if it costs a lot of money, it's going to be higher anyway. But I feel like that might be giving a little too much power to the secret rares, just because. Oh, hey, what's going to cost more? The ultra rare and the secret rares. And then okay, well, I guess Bubbles is a common, and Bubbles is worth thousands. Actually, if you guys want, well, not right now because the market's closed, but my bubbles that's on the Veve app right now in the market is $900 cheaper than the next cheapest bubbles. So I have the floor by a long shot. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm keeping y'all posted. Oh, all right. Veve just tweeted a little while ago. First appearance of Kate Bishop as Hawkeye. Oh God, it's such a good show, and I've only seen an episode-ish. Oh, I got a tag. From Potsy Weber, it says, Dear Akomi, David Yu, Reese, please release the Omi utility paper today so us Omi hodlers give thanks this weekend with their families. Can give thanks for Omi and Veve while everyone downloads Veve. Happy Thanksgiving. Randy, Taps, Cavell Anderson. I give thanks to the Dashi. No, I don't know. It's like, I'll just put haha, ha 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 ha. Haha, but I liked it, so it means it. Okay. Sally Picasso says, I'm Scott Jones. Yes, remember that when the countdown hits 0, you still have a second to wait until you hit the buy now. Yep. So yeah, either I don't know. I think I would leave it alone right now because they'll probably update it at some point in the future because we're only on like 0.2 of the. They'll do more reiterations as time goes on. Brendan Z says, Turkey Day tomorrow. Bless you all. Yes, thank you. I'm Scott Jones says, thanks, no problem. Jose Valdez says, when utility article, wasn't it supposed to come out Monday? It was supposed to come out technically early this week. But again, it was written for weeks now. They just, excuse me. They just have to wait for legal. And once they wait for legal, it's like, all right, that's cool. That's chill. I'm chilly. I can dig that. Whippets Run says, instead of the jab passport, maybe the commies will make people hold OMI to eat and participate in daily life. Until then, OMI needs 200 exchanges. That would be interesting. I really hope that there's this one weird person, business owner, is like, guys, only accepting OMI right now. Only OMI! And he just doesn't even know what it is. He's like, oh yeah, I have a really good feeling. Even though it's one of the greatest, I think, investments you could make right now, you know there's some people out there that just get obsessed with something because they have like a little bit of knowledge about it and they don't really know too much. Like that little bit of knowledge is very dangerous. So I could picture a couple business owners like, oh yeah, OMI. People talk about OMI. Oh, we gotta change our whole business model. I think that'd be great. Gaz22 says, if you had the chance, would you still buy the bond ticket for OMI and how much now? No, I'm not selling any. I am not getting rid of any of my OMI. I don't care unless I get like this most amazing deal where I get like this $30,000 thing for $1 million OMI. I would do that, and then I would immediately sell it for 2 million OMI, or $1 million OMI and then some gems, something like that. Which again I wouldn't do because that's not fair to the person that I bought it from. It's like, well, listen, you could probably get a lot more for that than this. And that's usually what I tell people. Moving on. Oh, God. My mind. Emmanuel Bermani says, just sold Mickey's hat, R2-D2, and Pride for 1.2 million OMI. Finally was able to find a buyer. What do you think about this trade? I think long-term, that trade will make you $1 million. And long term, is the hat, R2-D2, and Pride going to go to $333,000 each? Probably not. But I believe that 1.2 million OMI will get you $1 million at some point this year. Not this year. This decade. Possibly in the next few years. Justin says Disney called Disney Plus their metaverse. I mean, there's people spend a lot of time on there already, and that's just that's just right meow. When there's no gamification on it, where there's no nothing. Again, 116 million people, and that's the people that like pay for it. Not including all the people that get it for free. Is like, I'm not paying for that, and they just sign up for free, and then they get a new email and they sign up for free. So yeah. Brandy Babe says, good morning and good luck, everyone. Oh, good morning, Brandy. I really wish that so there was this one guy yesterday at the gym who was just like, and he was really, really fast, and he was just on the heavy. There's no rounds being taken. He wasn't doing like the 3 minutes on, 1 minute off. He was just going ham. And I was waiting, so I wrap up my stuff. I do some sit-ups. I take some weights, and I'm just going like this, and I'm just warming up. And I realized by the end of it, I warmed up like 7 rounds, and this guy's still going. I was like, okay, all right, I gotta go. I gotta go stream. I'm done. I gotta go shopping. So I'll catch y'all later. So I'm gonna go today and just do, leg work, footwork. That's gonna be good. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Whippetron says, Disney will use Omi token in their metaverse sometime. I hope so. If that were to happen, bruh, I would be absolutely floored if they did that. Brendan Z says, the ghost bears are on the rise. They went up 45% overnight, and it wasn't me buying them either. It's probably because we always talk about them on this. I can't even tell what they are because they're not, because the marketplace isn't open. But I have a white one. I have an uncommon. Pokey99 says, will you buy Recur collectibles? I won't, LOL. So if they look good, yeah. If they have Riptar or they have CatDog or whoever they have, if they look really good, then I will. If they're just like trading cards or stickers or like if they don't look good, I won't. But if they look good, like, oh yeah, I'll go. Because it seems fun. I like Rugrats and I like Our Real Monsters. So whatever else they have, I totally do. Lugadoo says, hey Randy, any idea if these Young Avengers comics are worth anything in the marketplace? I don't know. I don't hope to get one just because I like, excuse me, just because I like him. I like Kate Bishop now because I just saw the first episode of the show. Do I know what these are worth? I have absolutely zero idea. Probably not a lot. I feel like the New Avengers or Young Avengers are probably not worth a lot. But again, I don't know. That'd be a question for Sleeping Comics or Comics Crypto or the Comic Way. Noah Batar says, love you, Randy. You're my YouTube brother. All of the YouTubers wish they were as cool as you. Aw, thanks, man. You're crazy. I love you too, man. Yeah, I don't. Again, everyone has their own thing that they do. Dan Lee with his funny intros, Non-Fungible Wonderful with his music, Tabs Trades with his calm, cool collectibleness, Cavell Anderson just making it rain videos all day, Kyle Willson, Star Helix and Veve Vault. Johnny Dunn is JD. Oh, okay, all right, Johnny. All right, gotcha. Brendan Z says, yes, Common Bubbles is 3K. Common Bubbles without mine is technically 4.2K. But I put mine at 3.2 whatever because I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to sell so heckin' hard. I want gems. I want gems. Urban Parker says, yeah, I meant more like what correlation would it have in a positive way? Like what Whippets said, maybe they will cross over in some way or even use Omi. Omi have said they will use third party. They definitely want to. And I'm sure there will be some third party users. I don't know if that will mean Disney. Maybe, and again, maybe Disney has their main metaverse, and then Disney. It's very possible Disney has multiple metaverses. Because would Deadpool be in the same metaverse as Mickey Mouse? I don't know about that. They might have a few, and they might. One of them is definitely going to be in the Viviverse. Like they'll have their own metaverse inside Vivi, and then the other will probably be their own, and then they might have separate ones. Here's some art, some stuff from Fox, like again Simpsons, and by the way, for those that don't know, Simpsons was like some states and counties would not play it because it was too vulgar. It was too it was hardcore back in the day, kind of like All in the Family, like an Archie Bunker, or like when Married with Children came out. There's some states that just wouldn't play it because it was too vulgar. It was too shocking for some people. There was this weird time in like the 80s and 90s, and even something like Blazing Saddles. There are some things that were accepted and some things that weren't. And nowadays, there's still a lot of things that aren't accepted and some things that still are. But there was this weird time for like 20 years where everything was like, yeah, it's fine. It was good. Whippets in the Viviverse. Because Miles says, if we break 0.006 on support, where do you think the next support level would be? Are things that dire? Do I need to go try to buy some? Let's take a look. See. Oof. Yep. All right. Ooh, 0.00635. Well, we had a bounce at like 6.1, and we bounced up from there. And again, we had a large, I posted on YouTube yesterday, we had a large order of like 54 million sell order, but that's mostly down to like 8.9 right now. So we ate through it. Yeah, I get it. And be advised, guys, that'll happen again. This guy, JP, who he had like 390 million. He probably has 200 million now, maybe, give or take. He's just been selling. I'm going to do one more Patreon member shout out, then I'm going to get to this Veve app. And we're going to go from there. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this task and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. Okay, that was my Patreon member shout out, and we are about to get this bread in the next 3 minutes. Let's see what we got. All right, 2 minutes 50 seconds. I got a minute. So yeah, if we go down below 0.006, I don't know, 0.0055, 53 maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Chris Mill says, I won't have powder until next Thursday. I mean, again, I don't really expect this to moon until January, so we have time. I'll have a little bit in a little while, and I'll get a little more probably next week. I have stuff to do this weekend. Brenzy says, I'll set up Beatles shop from Zelda in the Veveverse. There's so many things that'll be recreated. There's so many things that are going to be copied. Again, if you have that whole, that forest where you wake up and then now he's like, hello, and you just, like that'll probably be recreated. I want to create a Mario Kart thing, like nothing crazy. That one cart that instead of 3 laps, it takes like 8 laps to finish because you're just going around in a giant circle. Or oval. I want to create that. I want to buy so much land that I can create that with our go-karts, with whatever. Now how much we got? Now how much time we got? All right, minute 30, let's go. All right. Ashy, our Lord and Savior, may you bless us with luck on this day. Thank you, Dashi. Oh, my body. Oh, my other body. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go now. What we got? Just finished watching Hawkeye, and Kate was, dude, Kate is awesome. I love her. I've only seen the first episode. No spoilers. All right, 1 minute left, boys. 1 minute left. We got this. Renziza stayed up till midnight for the Hawkeye premiere because Veve blessed me with the secret rare. It was the least that I could do. Oh, good for you. If you have 2 Todds, would you sell one now for a Dr. Doom? Secret rare. Hang on. I think NFT Pirates had somebody on the other day that had 150 Todds. That made me want to sell because that one person can if the market. I don't know if he's going to sell or not, if he's going to dump. I mean, going to take profit at some point. You don't need 150 Todds. I don't know if I can sell 2 of them. That Dr. Doom secret rare. Honestly, I probably would. Because there's a lot less of those secret rares. Or there's a lot less of those secret rares than there are the Todds. All right, let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Oh, I think I got that. I hit that pretty perfectly. Yep, I'm getting the buy now screen. Ooh, that was good. Oh, it processed the payment. It took my gems. I am good. Now, what you can do as soon as it takes your gems, you can hit the X out button and you can go for another one. You can buy more. I'm not doing that because there are so few of these. There's 30,000 of these. And I already got one. I want to make it fair. I don't want to go and say, oh, yes, by the way, I'm going to get a second one. No, I'm not going to. The only time I would go for a rebound is if, I got Young Avengers 29,905. I was literally 95 away from being number 30,000. Which is cool. That's cool. I can dig it. So yeah, the only way I would go for the rebound is if I didn't get one on the first chance, but I'm not going to go for the second one because It was already. I already got one. I want to be fair. Let the other people get it. Let's see what we got here. Aaron Hughes says sticking New Mutants 98, Fantastic Four 1, and Spider-Man 1 good choices. Well, Spider-Man is good. Always good. Mutants 98, I don't know. Again, I'm not really that intimate with comics. But the Spider-Man, if it's a physical collectible, absolutely. Brendan Z says, yeah, I think that Doom's Secret Rare will boom. Especially, again, when did we get, last time we saw Doctor Doom? It was in that really crappy Fantastic Four movie. Not good at all. But in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's probably going to be very good. He says, yeah, I think that Doomsday will boom. Yep. And he says, what exchange is Omi on? Bit 4X is the easiest, as Brendan says. Lynn says, Omi confirmed being manipulated. I mean, yes and no. Like, it's going down because JP is selling off literally hundreds of millions, but he's doing it in blocks of 50 million, so he's trying to be not that, but he's not doing that so he can buy back more. He wants to go into other projects. So yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what it gets down to. Again, if it gets down to more, I'll do my best to buy some more. James Eubanks says, hey Randy, how's it going? I have first appearance 75 Simpsons skateboard that I'm looking to trade to sell in order to buy a Walt statue. You know anyone who'd be interested in this? Probably not right now. I'd be advised, guys. I will add that to the list. Hang on 1 second. All right, so I just took a picture of it. Again, I'll add it to the list. I've literally brought people, whether in my whale group or other people that want stuff, dozens of things over the last week or so. Nobody's buying anything right now. No, at least not for Omi. For gems, yeah, absolutely. They'll buy stuff for gems because they're gem rich. But it's not for Omi. If you want to do it for a Walt statue, they probably won't take that trade directly. You would have to sweeten the pot with something else, but that's just my opinion. You probably have 1 or 2 other things. Yeah, they wouldn't do that just for the skateboard, even if it's number 41. Moving on. Gatsy says, Randy, let's heck and go. Omi Juan says, let the power of the fridge be with you. Secret rare. So Enoch says, I need an Akomi Dex using Omi as a utility token. That would be great. I would love that. Cod says, secret rare incoming. I hope so. Derek Brad says, when Simpsons came out, I got sent home from school for wearing a Bart shirt. Get the fudge out of here. A buddy of mine got in trouble for saying, don't have a cow, man. That was it. Don't have a cow, man. Oh my God, you got sent. That I would have been proud to be sent home from school for wearing a Bart shirt. It's awesome. But Bitzron says, will you sell NFTs for Omi when MTL arrives? I'm thinking I will sell enough for 1 million more Omi. It will also burn Omi. It will burn a little bit of Omi. I probably will not, because I'm selling a lot that I have now for gems, and I'm selling them for gems just in case Pokemon arrives. I already have enough Omi. I won't sell any more. Even though I wanted to, I won't. I'll keep what I have. At least as far as Omi. I'm Scott Jones is 4 minutes. Stanley Bukowski is 0.0058. He thinks is what it's going to. Is possible. Wibbits Run says dog NFTs would be awesome. Every day things like cars. I will for sure buy. 2 Stupid Dogs from Cartoon Network. Oliver and Company. It was about a little kitten, but there's a lot of dogs in that one. That'd be cool too. 101 Dalmatians. Oh, Pongo and Purdy and Whizzer and Lucky. Yeah, that'd be pretty legit too. Omi Juan says 1 minute. Thanks guys. Eduardo says, what are your thoughts on this MTL gem squeeze talk? You think we're going to see a dip in price? We already have seen a dip in prices. Like, we've already seen a big dip from where we were. Can it go any further? Sure. If they have that gem like again the gem squeeze with MTL. It might dip this much. Maybe I think a lot of people are already selling for that. But I think if that happens in conjunction with an announcement of Pokemon, yeah, you would see a big one. Because you want gems for that. I don't honestly right now. I don't even think I can get more Omi. Everything that I have, I will put into gems, which is by all means right now not that much. It's today Wednesday. I don't have a lot, man. Where's my? Although, one second here. One second. Let's take a look at the Chavez bank account, shall we? Ooh, all right. Sign on. Watch there be a negative balance in there. No, it is. That is not a lot. I have a couple thousand that I need to. That needs to be saved, and if I go and I use that, it's not going to be good. Yeah, this couple that it's not good. I have to save. That's got to get me through December, and I have rent to pay next week. So, yeah. I'm Scott Jones says nope, not today. Well done. Cheers, mate. When MTL, well, they're starting the MTL this week, but they're only starting it for beta testers, and the beta testers have to have 5,000 gems in their account to get it right. Even if they chose me, I'm like, guys, nope, I'm not withdrawing anything. I am not withdrawing anything right when I believe we might be on the cusp of a really big announcement. I hope it's like Coca-Cola so that I don't have to spend all these gems. But if it's Nintendo, if it's Pokemon, even if it's even if it's not like a whole Nintendo or a Pokemon thing, even if they just say it's Star Fox, or if they just say it's whatever. Although serial killers will be this Saturday, we should get the video today, and the serial killers will be a normal drop on Saturday. Alex said it in Discord yesterday. But MTL will start this week, and it'll get bigger as the weeks go on. Kurt Gerber says, where do you see the Omi price when Binance or Coinbase comes first and Pokemon later? If that does happen, 20 cents, 30 cents. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, if we get Coinbase first and then they announce Pokemon, God, 25 cents. God, yeah. Yeah. I'm Scott Jones. Did you get a rare? I don't know. It didn't say. Let me try to go back into the app here. We'll do the thing. And I have one order pending. So I'll probably know in like an hour or so, give or take. Although I think I'm going to be one of the last ones to get it. Why? Because I got 29,905. So yeah, it'll probably, I don't know what it'll be, but it's probably going to be one of the last delivered. Zach R says, failed again. Yarg. Kramer says, app glitched on me again. Not much luck lately with drops. Oh, by the way, Zach R, I did talk to the team about changing the wording from, something went wrong to make it something else. They will change that in the next update. I don't know when that'll be. Give it a couple weeks or so. Sorry, Alan. Zelen Bukaz says, got one. They hit me with the captcha today. At least you got one, though. Thesis Gaming says, another day, another comic. I am blessed. I am too. And Dan Shawbell got the drop. Hey-yo. Hey now. This is what dreams are made. Ruben Parker says, 2-minute rebound, as usual for me. Only way I can get a drop. Well, I'm glad you got it. Issue number 1016. You did a lot better than I did. Tom Scott Jones says, wow, I got one. I just kept hitting buy now. Yeah, on the rebound. And you got it at 4 minutes after, so good for you. There's usually 3 rebounds. There's one at 02, 2 minutes after, one at 04, and then very few people get lucky at 06, but it happens. Houston Gaming says, the official Dan Shawbell. Hell yeah, bro. Congrats. I know, right? Yeah. Omi Juan says, caught a rebound. Good looking out, Randy. Thank you. Someone called the police. There's a pants thief on the loose. SpongeBob reference. James Banks says, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. I don't know why I just made you Australian. Super Duper Hank says, Randy, who's JP again? He's just a big whale. He had like 150-ish million Omi, sold it all for like Solana or whatever. Whatever he like tripled his money or whatever, got back in, had 390 million, and now I'm pretty sure he has around 200-ish million because he sold a lot. And he was selling them in blocks of 30, 50 million. And it just moves the market. And he says he's doing it because he did it once before. He sold, went into other projects, tripled his money, came back in. And he believes he can do it again. I believe he is wrong. I believe he can triple his money if he puts it into another project, but he's going to miss out like on the 10 or 12 or 15x that we're going to do. So he'd be a legend if he goes out, gets his triple his money, and then comes back in right before we pump. That'd be insane. But yeah, long term, I think he's definitely wrong. If he keeps it out there anyway. Zach R says, Ruben, are you Xing out and going back into the screen to hit buy now, or do you just keep hitting the buy now? When I'm on the rebound, I just keep hitting buy now. Not that it's ever worked for me. This Gaming says, at Scott Jones, check out the uplift if you're in the Minecraft, brother. Minecraft servers on the blockchain utilize WaxP token. I have not checked that out either. Cloud Jack says, spamming doesn't seem to work now. Rip. Sody Pop got one. Heyo. I'm Scott Jones. I'll take a look. Thanks, DC's Gaming. Brandy Babe got two. Heyo. Ruben Parker says, at Zach R, no, I stay on the screen and press buy now at every 2-minute increment. But actually, I do it on the first second after. So like 2:01 instead of 2 minutes. Okay. All right. Works for Ruben so far. DC's Gaming says, no problem, bro. I'm not trying to shill anything. It's legit. Awesome community, mate. James Brown got one. Jamar says, spamming will make your screen go blank. It happened to me twice on different drops. That's interesting. Zachar says, thanks, Ruben. Cod Mobiletay says, how did 30K Soppies sell out in under 2 seconds? Because there's a couple 100,000 people going for them. So it happens. Hal T says, L. Ruben Parker says, no worries. Getsy got one. Heyo. Chris Million got one. Actuary 1776 says, I've always been able to get the comics. The last 2 drops have scored nothing. We got a lot of people coming in here. And we got Zach R with that 499 super chat says, meow, meow. Do you think once Artist Alley comes out and we have 1 of 1 mints that the Decon super low mint editions will crash in price? It depends on the editions. Like those extra larges, like those apes, the gold ape and the Harambe ape and the silver ape, they've got a pretty cultish following. Same thing with Cat Bronson. That is a cat and it's got taillights for eyes. Internet just loves things like that. So those will probably stay. The one thing of an elephant looking like it's pooping out, whatever, like strawberry ice cream, that one might crash. That one might, I don't know. The Secret Rare skateboards had a thing because they were like kind of double minted almost, or some people that said that they got one, they didn't get one, so they had to mint an additional skateboard, and the price differences were like for a couple thousand difference, between them, even though they're the same mints, which was interesting because I thought that the ones that were not supposed to be minted, but they do get minted, figure those would go for a lot more, but they didn't. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. That being said, I think it just depends on what I think a lot of these artists are about to blow up because of Veve, because again, they're following that may or may not know that they're on Veve, and like, oh, they got one. So we're slowly adding, thousands or tens of thousands of people where they have a certain following and they follow them on there. And that's in conjunction with the hundreds of thousands of people that we had onboarded since Disney Plus, or since Disney. So yeah, where was I? L Norris got, Getsy and Chris Million got one. Brendan Z's has got one on the rebound. Actuary, yeah, the fact that you haven't been able to score in the last 2 drops, I think is proof that people are just very, very, there's just so many people. It's just very hard to get. I'm glad Brendan Z got one on the rebound. Dan Charbel says, you won't be one of the last delivered. I have a mint just lower than yours, and I got it immediately. It's just random when you receive it. All right, well, I'm going to go back in and I am going to check because I want to. Come on now, touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid? All right. What was that? Oh, still one order pending. Market will be closed for about another 15-ish minutes, give or take. Brendan Z got a capture today. Zach R says, thanks, Randy. Yeah, no problem, man. Jamar says, got two. The second one, I had a capture. Nice. Brendan Z says, 2-minute rebound gang. Chris Million says, got number 29,644. What does that really mean? It just means it's one of the last ones minted. I forget who it was, but I think it was Planet Vampire or Taxi Cab. Somebody got mint number 30,000 one time, or whatever it was. It was the last mint. I think it was for one of the James Bond ones. And I was like, oh, dude, I would keep that. Because I had never seen that before. Somebody getting the last mint. I was like, oh, that's awesome. But yeah, I was like, cool. Brendan Z has got a secret rare at 6 minutes after yesterday. Dude, my man. Congrats, Red. You got some luck. Milham says, we got capture too, but at least you got some. Rena Kruger says, hi, everyone. So, Randy, did you get anything? I did. I'm not sure what I got, but I am very, very excited that I got something. Brandy Babe says, both of mine were rebounds. Had capture on both. Nice. Williams says, good morning, Brandy Babe. Hey, Randy. Hi, friends. Danny K says, landed one, really happy with that. Glad to see they're putting security into the buys now. I mean, they always have it, but they're a lot better with it now, which is nice. Milham says, we got 3 here. 1 on drop, 2 on the rebound. Nice. And for those that don't know, Brandy and Milham, they have kiddos, and they, not they use their kiddos. They do it with their kiddos, so it's not just them getting like 3 each. DC's Gaming says, good job on grabbing 2, Brandy. I got 1 and tried to go for a rebound. No luck. Sleepin' Comics says, hey, Randy. Sadly, another failed. Aw, sorry, Sleepin'. Sleepin', if you're still here, if you could say, how much are these comics, like the first appearance of Kate Bishop, how much are they worth in the real world, in physical comics? I figured it wouldn't be that much because she's not a terribly popular character, but I was just wondering because I like her. Noki says, rip for me, rip. Brandy says, good morning, babe, at Milham. Just as Sleepin' Comics is getting tough. It is getting tough. And Zach R with that $5 hair super chat saying, meow, meow. Do you think once Artist Alley comes out, we have 1 of 1 mints that decon super low mint editions will crash in price? Again, if they're super low mint editions, probably not. I mean, there might be a correction, but who knows? Lucady Dookady says, got 1. I stopped using Align Gate. Wasn't working for me. Just in time. Nice. That just, I don't know why that created a memory. Anyone remember that show Franklin with the turtle? Like, hey, it's Franklin. And he tries to learn how to tell times, like just in time, Justin. I don't know why that just. Anyway, Amar Youssef says, got 1. Let's get this bread. Got it. Oh yeah, look at it. He says, just time it. Noki says, might get 1 from the market if someone's selling it for $8. I usually do that as well. If I don't get 1 on the drop. Aaron Hughes says, hit cancel, thinking I got the error message. No, I've done that before, and no. C-Spill says, L. Yeah, it says Sleeping Comics. Hello, keep up the awesome vids. Yeah, Sleeping Comics is awesome. Demo N says, are Veve now implementing capture? They have been for a while, yes. Derek Brad says, at Sleeping Comics, you are winning with your videos and comic cheat sheet updates. Derek knows what he's talking about. Colby Collins says, I got a capture too. Oh, iJersey Plays got the first secret rare. Congratulations, iJersey Plays. Gets says, yeah, last mints are crazy. I sniped a common alligator off the floor, turned around and sold it for a few hundred. I believe lasts are just as valuable as firsts. Interesting. Loki Gator is so much fun. Sleeping Comics says, not worth much. Most Kate Bishop fans go after Young Avengers #1 or her first solo comic. Okay, all right. Good point. Aaron Knight says, I got skunked, but the wife got 1 on the rebound. Have to keep grinding. I wonder how many comics or characters are going to be suddenly now popular because of the Disney Plus shows or because of new Avengers movies and stuff like that. Really curious. Very curious. Damn. But I'm glad your wife got 1, Aaron. Sleeping Comics says, but this could be the reverse NFT effect. Maybe physical will go up now. Oh, that's very possible. Yeah, Dan Chabel up there, he's been a poster child for like, oh, hey, I got this in NFT form. Why not get it in physical form? So that's really fun. Humans are so curious. I I love that when I see that. It's like, oh, I did not expect this. This is new information. You would think it'd just be the people that collect physical ones get on this, and the people that just collect these, they don't get the physical because they like the technology of this. And I just that threw me for a heckin' loop. It did. Um, yeah, new information is so fun, exciting. And like, oh, I was wrong. Chris Million got an uncommon. There you go. So it says, we see it with Hitmonkey. Number one, all 9.8s have been selling. Yeah, Hitmonkey. Oh, yeah, I've said it before. I had a 2-hour podcast or a 2-hour live stream of why Hitmonkey would be popular. Because of the show, because of the story, how badass it was, a heartbreak. Oh, a heartbreak. But also, kind of like Dexter. Dexter's resurgence, that kind of reminded me of it. He's a serial killer that kills bad people. Hitmonkey is an assassin that only kills bad people. It's amazing. I love it. Like, again, when you had when Spider-Man was a Deadpool, and then Deadpool like ran away, and then Spider-Man's like, ah, and then Spider-Man was like hit. He was shot. He like grazed him. Hitmonkey drops his guns and goes to tends to Spider-Man's wound. He's like, you're not a bad guy. And then comes Deadpool, like, and then it was crazy. It was crazy. God, it was so cool. Green Goblin says, need Brandon's secrets. I'd say no go. Brandon says, watch me. It's true. Kui Jitsu says, do you have any tips for flipping or hunting for good prices? I tend to buy and sell at the wrong times. If you have something right now that you want to sell, like if you get a good one, like an ultra rare or a secret rare, or even a rare, sell as soon as the market opens. Sell as soon as the market opens, because as more people get theirs delivered, they're going to put theirs on the market, and the price is going to go down as everyone's going to undercut each other. So yeah, that's definitely what you should do. I own one edition of this item. I own one edition of this item. Which one is that? Common, 29,905. I'm going to keep that. I am not going to... actually, let me take a quick gander at this. 35 pages long. Family Matters. Oh, hey, Captain America. Hold on, Eli. We'll get you out of here. I promise. Oh, there's Kate Bishop in the back. I guess Eli's not having a good day. He says, I'm sorry. He says, it's okay. It's going to be okay. He says, you're not going to yell at me? And he says, not this time, son. He says, then I really must be in bad shape. I'll take him, Cap. Center. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's very hard on I'm going to read it on my iPad, because this is very hard on the eyes. There's a Hulk there in his armor. Look how epic that looks. If I go, they'll start looking for me. They'll take the whole city apart if they have to. That's true. It's true. Need to get you to safety. Dude, Hulk is so cool. Hulk is so chill. All right, where be this Kate Bishop? Come on, get me to the Kate Bishop. I see her. Oh, there's scrolls. There's a bunch of scrolls. A couple are attacking Spider-Man. Come on, Spidey. You can't sense that with your... Oh, this is so cool. Like, dude, comics are so awesome. Comics are meant to be read. They're great. And as Kuijitsu, as far as getting stuff off the floor, I would say just, wait and look for good snipes. J-Man says, got one in the 4,000s waiting on order. Hit on a rebound. Nice. Mark Helm says, capture for you? None for me. Milham says, I had to choose between Bronson and Shut Up and Draw when they were close in price. I chose wrong. Oh, sorry, Milham. When you're given the choice, always choose the cat. Always. Aaron Knight says, I know comics are different from collectibles when it comes to sets. Can't we get bonuses for comic series sets? If so, which ones are needed for the Spider-Man series? I forget now because they just updated it, so it just kind of threw a wrench in everything that I thought I knew. And it's like, oh, all right. I don't actually know. So I don't want to tell you. I don't even want to guess and tell you the wrong thing. I would say go back on their Twitter and look up their new version 0.2. Yeah, and then go from there. But again, it could still be amended, so you can do something and then it could change. Like, damn. Devin says, yeah, capture trains. Icon says, what do you think of tomorrow's comic, Sleepin', if he's still here? Chris Million says, who is the most popular X-Men in your opinion? I would say Wolverine. Yeah, probably Wolverine. You got some Cyclops fans out there. You got some Gambit fans out there. Rogue is good too. Storm, like one of the leaders of the X-Men, which I really love. I don't have her full set. I'm missing her ultra rare, but I have everything else, and I can't heckin' wait. Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams. Let it wash away my sanity. 'Cause I wanna feel the thunder, I wanna scream. Let the rain fall down, I'm coming clean. I'm coming clean. All right, sorry, it's some Hillary Duff for you. Patreon member shout out. Also, check out Star Helix, Kyle Willson, and Veve Vault on YouTube, and at EQ_crypto, at Not Star Helix, and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. Okay. Yeah, I'd say, I mean, out of all the mutants, Mystique is pretty cool. They also got some hot girls play. Like I forget the first Mystique's name. She was gorgeous. And then you can't go wrong with Jennifer Lawrence. She's very easy on the eyes as well. I feel bad for the next person that has to play Wolverine. How do you beat Hugh Jackman? He's just so good looking. He's just such a good actor. He gets in such great shape. Henry Cavill or Wolverine? I don't know. I don't know, man. I really would wish they would pick someone shorter. Wolverine's supposed to be like 5'3", which I get. They're not going to cast somebody that's 5'3", but he's supposed to have just like thighs like tree trunks and just, Hugh Jackman was great. So ripped. So ripped. Like there's no fat on his body. He just, oh my God, to look like that, you either had to have like the most stellar diet for months, or he took like supplements and has nothing wrong with supplements. I'm thinking he might have taken maybe, I don't know, but he looked great always. But I want to see like a Wolverine that's just maybe not as cut, but just more beefy, more puffy. I don't know who would be that. And again, you don't want to get someone that's like 30. I mean, I guess you do because you want to play them for like 15 years. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I'd pick. But it's supposed to be like, scruffy. It's supposed to be like, well, I'm a little shorter. I am brown though, so it does take it away for a little bit. And I have cosplayed as Wolverine before. Very, very good at it when I go to it. Aaron Hughes says, I'm currently buying New Mutants 98 for under 12 this price. I don't think I can take the L. What do you think? Collect what you like, but don't put any money into the app that you can't afford to lose. Marcon says, Ray Fixie just got all the sets in VV. He's 78 sets. Means he's got a James... Oh, he does have a James Bond ticket. Well, good for him. Good for him for getting that James Bond. I'd be really curious to see how much he paid for it, because I'm just curious to see how much he paid for it. God, that's so cool. I'm totally jealous. All right, we're about to hit that 11:30 mark, so I'm going to go see if the market is open, and it is not, so I will wait on that. Marcon says, there was a good debate in Spaces last night between the Gold Ape and Walt and Mickey long term. What are your thoughts on the long-term value, Randy? Well, I think Doge and Sheeb are really testaments to the fact that you should not underestimate a meme. Doge especially is like no utility, and it's huge. And Sheeb didn't have utility for the longest time. It's huge. Floki, even now, Elon Musk's dog's name, same thing. I mean, people just ape, and I get it. People can like 100x their money really quickly, but it's so dangerous. Again, people said the same thing about Smegmars, Saitama, and Baby Trump, and guess what? Rug pulls. People get effed hard. That being said, obviously the Gold Ape is not a rug pull. The Gold Ape is not something with no utility. It's cool. There's only a few of them. They ape, it has a couple of like aping into something, kind of like the Ape Yacht Club, but like Golden Ape Yacht Club, Golden Ape Club, and then Harambe. So it's kind of got a little bit of a trifecta going there. And there's a lot less mints. And I am probably going to be 100% wrong here, but I just have this thing. Like, if I had a choice, let's say Elsa or Walt and Mickey, or let's say however many Elsas equal a Walt and Mickey as far as price, I would take the Elsas. because who are people nostalgic? Like, unless people like did like reports and like study him, like who really knows about what? Like I know about him because I did a book report on him when I was younger. Um, and like who's like again Mickey Mouse? When was the last time Mickey Mouse was in something? I actually don't remember the last time Mickey Mouse was in something. Maybe on like I don't even. I don't remember. I don't remember the last time Mickey Mouse was actually in something. So is he on clothes and is he on a bunch of? Yeah, absolutely. But um, Elsa's a lot more nostalgic for a lot of other people. And again, I could be 100% wrong here. Yeah, again, that whole saying, this was all started by a mouse. And what is Pikachu sometimes known as? Japanese Mickey Mouse. And Walt's the man that started it all. So I get it, but I don't know. I would rather look at an Elsa as opposed to that. I'd rather look at an R2D2 because I've seen a bunch of movies with R2D2, and with Elsa I haven't seen many. Fantasia, I guess Mickey Mouse, but go back 80 years to freaking find one. Um, again, I'm sure he's been in other stuff. I've just never seen. I think there was something called Mickey Mouse's like Clubhouse, something back in the day. It was cartoons, and Mickey wasn't in it. The only time he's in it is if he's in like a dog cage, like a dog kennel, and you see like his hand, and like that's it. I don't. Yeah, it's really crazy. Or when in The Outsiders in that movie where they're watching Steamboat Mickey and um, Emilio, God, what's his name? The dude, Coach Gordon Bombay, Emilio Estevez. He's like, hey, look, Mickey's on TV. He's having a beer and eating a cake. That's all, like literally the only times I'm thinking of Mickey is that cartoon where you just see his hand where he's in a dog kennel, The Outsiders, and then Fantasia. So that's just what I would do. That's just my opinion. I'm not nostalgic for them. Again, maybe I'm 100% wrong. I'm just not nostalgic for them. I'm nostalgic for R2D2, C3PO, Homer and Bart, and Elsa. That's just me. Um, so I hope that answers the question. But that being said, I don't think anyone's really nostalgic for Golden Apes. But memes, I don't know, man. Pokemon99 says, Common Gang, 5 commons in a row. At least there's always something you can count on. Marcon says, Hugh Jackman is to Wolverine as Robert Downey Jr. is to Iron Man. It just is. I know. I feel so bad for someone that next person has to play Wolverine. Maybe he will come back, though, in like a really large, a multi-universe Avengers level type thing, like maybe with Kang. I think that's probably fair. Taps trades as Wolverine. I gotta send that to him. That's great. Let's see what we've got here. There we go. Taps trades and Randy as Sabretooth. I gotta show you guys because it was fun. October 2020. Okay, hold on. November. Got to be October of 2019. Where I was. Really? I don't have it. I may be in front of a pink car, but I was jacked AF. Oh my god. I'm just gonna. Look how beefy I was. Oh my god, I missed that. Now, I'm really looking for the actual Wolverine cosplay here thing that I have Bane. This is like the closest I can. Yeah, like that. So I've tried. I've gotten big before. Moving on here. Oh, market is open. Market is open. Oh, why didn't y'all tell me? Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. See what we got. If anyone wants to buy my bubbles, that is $900 cheaper than anything else, or than any other bubbles. That'd be pretty cool. But let's go to the comics. Young Avengers. Ooh, let's see what we got here. That secret rare. There's only 30 of them, but that secret rare is not loading. So I'm gonna go back. Secret rare. There's only 28 of them now. Oh my goodness. The market is having a little bit of a time. There we go. $700 for the secret rare. And that's right now. Oh my god, that is so cheap. If that's the case, what happens when another... What happens when the other 200 are delivered? That seems very low to me. That seems very low. Because, again, what is the... Wow. Because out of the 500, what are they keeping? Are they keeping 50 of them? They keep it. Yeah, let's say if they keep 50, there's 450 of them. I'm gonna have to buy this. $6.99. I mean, I have the funds, but I don't. If I can sell my freaking bubbles, I'll buy it. Although I need to finish some other stuff as well. I need to finish. Oh, I don't know what to do, because this is a. If it goes down to 500, and okay, all right. So my bubbles, that is now at 33.50. 33.50. I'll take it off later, but the next cheapest is literally like 4,200 or 4,250. I will keep y'all posted on that. My God. Carl R says, you think partner statue will have extra perks later, like getting into the parks for free? I don't know. That'd be interesting. People are speculating about that. Probably not. Mark Helen says, I think the partner statue will be iconic because people want to flex. Will want it to flex when they go to Disneyland. I could see vendors giving a 10% off food if you have one, or work as a fast pass or renting. That could also be true. If you hold one, that's a good point. That is a good point. And they could have it under like the smart contracts too. Hey, sending you this for 24 hours, and then it automatically sends back to the owner 24 hours later. That'd be epic if they did that. Grisha says, hey homie, is spamming patched? I got black screen 2 days in a row on drops. Yeah, apparently spamming does not work anymore. Mark Hunt says, out the partner statue, I think I will. Huge. Usher RX says, only 0.062, time to buy more. I wish I had more money. I wish I had more money. Sody Pop says, dude, what about Kingdom Hearts, King Mickey? Oh, that's a good point, too. I wasn't thinking about video games. A lot of the Kingdom Hearts ones are really good. Yeah, you got all that in there. That is a good point. A lot of people from video games will recognize that. Mark Helen says, I noticed when I click fast on drops, it glitches out. Ooh, interesting. The Audible Collective says, sup, gents? Mark Helen says, damn, Randy with the 27-inch arms. Now, I think they were... At the max, I think they were like 16, maybe 16 and a half. They are nowhere near close now. They're like 14 and a half, 15 inch maybe. I don't know. I haven't measured in a while. Let's break out the Veve. Oh, God. My shoulders. Oh, God. Ugh. Break out the Veve stuff. I don't have a tape measure. When I go to my friend Meg's later, I'll print out a new one of these, and then I'll... Oh, yeah, it's so small right now. So small. Got baby arms. I would not be able to go and... Yeah. I would be embarrassed to try to be Bane right now. Eduardo says, is that Randy having an appearance again? Randy would be interested in a trade for... Would you be interested? No, I need gems. That's just... I would... Yeah. Normally I would, but now I just need the gems. I know I'm looking for gems. All the gems. Super Duper Hank says, Randy, those secret rares are cheap, 600 gems. Oh, is it down to 600 right now? Oh my God. See, the thing is, I don't want to, because I want to save everything for Pokemon, and it's just... Let's take a look at these. Oh, all right, and now there's 29. So I feel like the price might go up, even because 30 more were delivered, but there's only 29 there. Down to 630. Oh my God. What happens when the other 200 are delivered? And another 20. That's... Wow. Now again, at the end of the day, this is a secret rare. And yeah, not a lot. Not a lot at all. Which is cool. Which is cool. I can dig it. I can dig that. Moving on. Oh yeah, Dirk. All right, so that was it. Everybody, I love you all. I hope everyone did well on this drop. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. And also, don't forget to check out Star Helix, Kyle Willson, and Veve Vault on YouTube, and at EQ_crypto, at not Star Helix, and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. I love you all. I might go live tonight. I might not. What percentage of my collection should I sell to save for Pokemon or the next huge drop? I don't want to sell anything because I only have golden moments. Oof. At the end of the day, just collect what you want. Collect what you like. Like, unless you really don't like anything that much and it's like, I could all take it or leave it. I'm just doing it for the money. Then, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't usually like to sell for a loss. For Pokemon, I will. I will sell things for losses because I love Pokemon more than pretty much anything else. Pretty much anything else. More than Lord of the Rings, more than Harry Potter. Like, I like Pokemon more than everything that I have right now. And am I going to sell my Secret Rare Spider-Man? No. Should I sell most everything else? Probably. But again, this is really rolling the dice because they might not announce it this month or next month or even January. If they announce it in February and we get it in March, bless me, we announce it in February and they get it in March, then most likely we'll have Omi to NFT and Omi will moon by that point, and I just need to buy everything back that I just sold. So, no. The comic isn't popular, Randy, and newer. Save your gems. Oh, I know, but I want it. I know. I'll get it eventually. Okay. Karen says, Omi correcting day. I love it. All right. Yeah. All right. I love you guys. I'll catch y'all later. Thank you for the super chat. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow.